Good morning. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to have. I wanted to have green tea, but I guess I'll have black tea. We got Learn on. Okay, cool. See what else is on. Good morning, man. First person on. What are you doing on so early? What's going on? Let me know if you can hear me, if the volume is okay. This is just like my hypothetical portfolio. So I got 40% Bitcoin, 27% Ethereum, 10% Cardano, 18% cash, but I'm getting obviously 9% on that cash, and then 4.6% crap coins. I'm old, I wake up, so do I. You don't look that old. You actually look pretty young. Hey, you have an ability to do a double live if you want to come do a double live stream with me. YOLO. What's up? Yeah, I've never had an issue. You're always going to get $1. You're not going to get more than $1. You're not going to get less than $1. If you haven't, dude, you should sign up for Voyager. Why haven't you signed up? Why haven't you signed up for Voyager? You should try it. 45. Okay, well, my goal is when I'm 45, I look like you. I definitely want to look as young as possible as I age. But no plastic surgery. Just hard work at the gym, good fitness, discipline basically. You can't buy it. So that's my goal. And I got my tea. I should be drinking green tea though. It's more healthy. Hey, we got 10 people on the live stream. We're going places. 10 people in a live stream. And by the way, I have to drive to San Diego, so I will probably do a live stream while I drive. Good morning, everyone. Kelly Winters. Oh, you need to start investing. I got a new job. Check out my portfolio. You probably need to buy more stocks, man. I'm going to get plastic surgery. Yeah, no, I'm against plastic surgery. I was thinking of getting a hair transplant. It would be nice. But I said, screw it. I'm just going to go bald. I like anime, so I'm going to be like the One Punch Man. Because when you're bald, you got to be buff. When you lose your hair, you have no excuse. You got to go to the gym and just like shred it. So that's the goal. Yeah. Yeah, man, we should have like a crypto anonymous with you, dude. You need to be holding some US dollar coin. Yeah, exactly. Satoma's dope, bro. One Punch Man is one of my like favorite animes. But if I'm gonna be honest, if you guys have Netflix, I like what is it? Kengan Ashura, the fighting anime. I don't know if any of you guys have watched that, but that's my anime. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it. No, I'm just an investor, man. I'm not like a technical like coder. My brother's a coder, which is dope. And my brother actually writes software for Amazon for their cloud services. Yeah. If you've seen One Punch Man, you gotta watch Kengan Ashura. Yes, dude. Okay, cool. You've watched it. Kelly Winters, that's dope, dude. Dude, that's like literally one of my favorite animes. Yeah, I don't like Baki as much because it's kind of fake. I don't know. Baki's a little too crazy, but I like the pro wrestler, man. It's so badass. Oh no way! You work at AWS. Okay, if you ever want to jump ship, you should hit me up because my brother gets paid for recruiting people. So, have you seen God of High School? No, no, I haven't. I like fighting animes and sports animes. That's what I enjoy. I mean, it's a bunch of crap coins. Like it's Chainlink. Well, Chainlink's not a crap coin, but like Chainlink, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Um, yeah. No, I like Kengan and Shurin, but once again, like I've only seen the first two seasons. But you got to be like the pro wrestler. No blocking. You got to just take it head on. Don't be a wussy. Yeah, no, no. I only buy the good cryptos. I bought a little bit of H bar, a little bit of V chain. I mean, I have other ones if you guys. But I mean, just look how disciplined I am, and then you gotta hold 20% cash. Exactly. And this isn't my true portfolio. I actually have more net worth in Ethereum because I got a better price. All right, here we go. Jutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. But I like it when they're actually like legit fighters, you know what I mean? Like I don't like it like when it's Dragon Ball Z or Bleach. Like I like the Kengan Assuring because it's like even though it's fake, it's like okay, this guy was like a pro wrestler, you know, or this guy was like like a really good jujitsu guy or a grappler. And I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, but like the MMA guys from the UFC, they watch the anime and they're like, this is all legit. Like all the like they do a really good job of making it like legitimate fighting moves and legitimate techniques. Yeah, there you go. We'll see. But real talk, I know I always talk about, yeah, exactly. Real talk. I know I talk about investing, but I do feel like fitness is like more important than investing. Like what's the point of having money if you're not healthy enough? And so literally like I'm obviously going to the gym every morning. If there's another thing I can inspire you guys, if you want to be like those anime characters, they always go to the gym, right? They're always training. And I think a lot of people, the problem is they make their training too hard. If your training is too hard, you can't do it every day and you don't look forward to doing it, you just need to figure out some sort of training method to make you want to go every day. And if it's just shooting hoops, that's fine, you know. If it's just going for a walk for 10, 15 minutes, that's fine. But just figure out something where you do it every day and then make it a better, make it like the One Punch Man training eventually. When are they going to debate? Thank you, Crypto Dabber. You always come up with good stuff. I didn't even know they're going to debate. Yeah, man. And literally, it's a good way not to spend money. Going to the gym is actually very, very low cost. And you don't realize that there's a lot of like things you get out of it. And it doesn't have to be the gym. If you want to be cheap, you can just, like I said, go to the park, go do pull-ups, watch One Punch Man. He just does, what is it, push-ups and sit-ups and squats. So I pay $20 because they have a special. All right, we got some random person that wants to double live with me. What up? Yeah, I disconnect with people that have the black screen. If you can't show your face, get out of here. I have no interest. I have no interest. But if this live stream doesn't blow up, by the way, everyone here tap on the screen. I'm gonna give this live stream till 8:15. If I don't get like 25 people in here, I'm out. I'm going to the gym. In fact, this is what I'm gonna tell all you guys that are on TikTok right now. Figure out a way to go to the gym every day or train somehow. Figure out a way to train. I would like to YOLO my Bitcoin. Hey, how are you guys doing? Hey, Rachel, thank you for coming. Well, if you don't enjoy your gym, right? If it's in your garage and you don't like it, figure out something else. Just going for walks is a good start. And then maybe doing yoga, push-ups, sit-ups. But if you can figure out a at-home exercise, that's a game changer, especially because there's bad weather and transportation. For me, like basketball, just going to a park and shooting hoops, it's a good way to start. And then, I'm strong enough so I can do pull-ups, I can do push-ups, I can do sit-ups. Yeah, man. There you go, dude. If you split wood for exercise and you actually make money on it, that's pretty badass. And if you're like a strong guy, you know, do like a moving job. Do some construction work if you can get it. They have the animes with tons of anime workouts. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. There you go, man. I hope not only can I like because like obviously pushing people to invest is a good thing, but I want to make it my priority. I want my priority to be to get people to work out because you don't really lose any money when you work out. You save money. All right, we're about to hit 20 people, so it looks like me telling you guys tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Give me some likes. Yeah, exactly. You get depressed when you sit around and you don't get mobile. Dude, I'm telling you, if you go for a run, you know, the cardio, even though it's painful, once your body hits that like flight or flight or whatever, where you're like, you know, you're in pain and like you did a 10-minute or 15-minute run, um, your crappy day doesn't like your body starts to worry about other stuff. If I had $1,000, what would I do with it? You buying today? I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to get more cash. If I had $1,000 today, I'd probably put it all in the US dollar coin and get 9%. Pace is an app. There you go. That's a good one. Paceline. I like that. I like that. That's some good information right there. Thank you, Nick. Shout out to Nicholas Martinez. That's a good comment. Appreciate it, Nick. That's really cool. Yeah, if you have like surgery pain, just go for walks. Just like a 5 to 10 minute walk outside, get some sunlight, unless you live in a state that doesn't get a lot of sun. Walking up incline is really good for you. Walking up a hill, if you have hills. But, you know, I used to get injured all the time just because I was lifting too heavy of weights and just figuring out that, like, hey, I can just walk and that's an exercise. It's like, what long terms? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. Those are the long terms. Those three. Those are the three long terms. Good for you, man. Shout out to Luke. Good for you. Where'd you hike? There you go, man. I love this one. I walk for 2 hours a day and listen to audiobooks. That's perfect. Oh, dude, thank you for the crypto glasses. Oh my God, that was so cool. How do you do that? You get a follow, man. Bro, thank you so much. All right,
Good
bro.
morning.
I
How
just
are
got
you?
crypto sunglasses from one of my
That's
followers.
awesome.
They gave me crypto sunglasses. That was so cool.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Sinajun,
it's a
I have a question for you.
sauna. Yeah.
Can you come to Chicago?
Yeah, I'll let you know with Annie.
I'll buy you tickets. Whatever you want, it's
You
yours.
don't have to buy me anything,
I want you to
bro.
know something. Listen,
What?
listen. I'm getting off of TikTok for about a month. I was asked by my boss to get off of TikTok for about a month. I'm gonna
Okay.
do lives, but I'm not gonna post anything. I can't duel, and the only thing that I can do is help people get better. I don't know if I told you, but I sold Resumex, and I'm done for about 6 weeks. I can't trade. I can't do anything. I'm out. I'm out. I'm actually going on vacation. I'm
Cool.
ending a chapter, and yeah. Listen, I want to sit down with you and talk to you, and like in person. I want to tell you that I love you dearly, and I'm gonna miss you for about a month. I can't do duels. I can't do anything. I can go live, but the only thing I can talk about is helping people. I
Cool.
want to say thank you, and I sold. I'm out.
Cool, man. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
I love you, man. Take care.
I
Bye.
love you too, bro. Bye. Wow, that was so emotional. How often? On the first, come on, July 1st, I'll get paid my 9%. I will show you guys. I have Chainlink. I don't, and I do have Polkadot. I don't have Matic. I need to buy some Matic. Thank you for that, Brian. You're right. I need to add Matic. I don't. I have a little bit of Matic on Coinbase. Do I stretch a lot? Yeah. Um, Yeah, Lafayette's is thing. Dude, those crypto sunglasses, sorry, crypto moonwalker, those sunglasses are so cool, man. That's like literally my favorite gift now. The crypto sunglasses. So what do you mean by stocks? Bitcoin princess, I meant stocks. I'm a physical therapist. That's dope, dude. Exercise, yeah, man. I hope you get to more followers, Nicholas, so we can do a double live. Where you live at? I'm in California. Colorado. Oh, Colorado's beautiful. J-Tabs. I didn't know Tabrizi goes outside. Where do I live? How do I get in real estate? So I live in Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa, California. Yeah, Polygon's a good one. How did I get started? So I grew up in Newport Beach. Like, if you want, any of you guys, if you really want to get wealthy in real estate, go get a job in Newport Beach. I'll even tell you where I worked. If you really want to become like a millionaire, I don't know how easy it is to get a job there. Marcus and Millichap, Newport Beach office. Someone want to type that out? Marcus and Millichap, you can call them. They still run their chop shop. Marcus Millichap, Newport Beach. Tell them you want to become a real estate broker. And if you crush it, most of their brokers make like around $1 million a year. It's stupid how much money you can make being a commercial real estate broker in California. And then these brokers, they do business everywhere. They're closing deals all over. What's up, Rachel? All right, we got 28 people in this chat. It blew up this morning. I was all worried, man. My live streams were like 10 to 5 people, so I was all like upset. I was like, oh, I'm not getting as many people in my live stream. But I'm happy when I got 20 people. 20 is like a good number, and then I just don't want to go over 100. I feel like when it goes over 100, then it becomes kind of like too crazy. So if my live stream's ever not here, losing. Yeah, exactly. Newport Beach is big money, man. But I think that's like the key to my success is, my parents left Indiana. I grew up in Indiana, and we left Indiana and we moved to Newport. And all of a sudden I went from like having just like normal friends with normal families to like a bunch of ballers in Newport. I like Tesla stock. Dang, we got 30 people in the live stream this morning. That's good. Sold your soul with 100 viewers. What do you mean? My property taxes are $600. That's awesome. I need to invest in real estate out there. Someone bring me some deals in Louisiana. I would love to buy a house in Louisiana. Some mobile home park. Who wants to invest in a mobile home park with me in Louisiana? I want to be the king of the hill. I grew up in Shelbyville, man. Shout out to all the Indiana people, dude. Like, one of the best things for me to do was to live in Indiana, man. It really makes you appreciate life. People in Indiana, buy my house so I can move. It has to be a trailer park. If it's a trailer park, I'm down. Have I ever been to Iowa? No, I haven't. That's on my bucket list. I have to go. I just want to start an Airbnb business. You can. I actually do a lot of Airbnb. I have over like 500 reviews. So if you have any questions on Airbnb, let me know, because I've done a lot of Airbnb. Ohio, my family's from Ohio. Like most of my family went to Ohio State, so a lot of Buckeyes in my family. If I ever become a big enough of a deal, I would like to be an associate professor. I mean, I went to USC, so it'd be nice to teach there, but I would love to teach at Ohio State. Go Buckeye, yeah. See, I don't have any connections to Ohio State, but I would love to teach. I'm 34, and I'm about to turn 35, guys. What to do with 30K right now? Dude, US dollar coin, man. You get 9% on the US dollar, and then you can dollar cost average into other assets. So I would do rental arbitrage. Luke has a great problem. Luke wants to do Airbnb, and what you need to do is you have to realize there's landlords out there that you can rent from them, and they'll let you do Airbnb. It's called rental arbitrage, and there's a lot of videos about it. I want a trailer park too. Some family. Others are against it. You're hilarious. So if I put 1,000 in USD, no, you got to do the math. Let me see. So 10,000, you'd be getting $900 a year. So it'd be 900 divided by 12. Voyager, here, I'll give you guys the link. But there's other platforms too. So once you sign up with Voyager, I recommend you diversify and use multiple platforms. Let me bring up the link for you guys. 1 second. I will bring it up. Here we go. That's good. But this is where you can get your 9% on your dollar, and we both get $25 of free Bitcoin. You just put in CIN 849. No, you can use Gemini. So if you're in New York, you should consider using Gemini. Gemini pays you 7.5%. If you click on my profile, I have a link tree. If you click on the link tree, there's a link for Gemini, and you can get 7.5%, and it's actually safer than Voyager. Voyager will pay you 9%, but you are taking more risk. Gemini is much safer. So click on my profile link. I have a link for Gemini. I have a link for Voyager. I have a link for Blockify, and I have a link for Celsius. No, it's not $90 per year. If it's $10,000, 9% of $10,000 is $900. So you get $900 a year. Thank you for sharing the video, Henry. And yeah, if you guys don't mind, double tap the screen. The likes help. I do believe that's true, but I don't know once you convert it into a stable coin if it's FDIC insured. I think it's the money that's not in the stable coin, but I'm not 100% sure. But if it makes you guys feel better, I obviously have more than 100 grand invested in stable coins. So I'm taking that risk. If you guys want to take it, I think it's better than leaving it in a bank and getting zero, because we all know the banks are stealing from us. Inflation is 3 to 5%. So when your bank gives you zero or gives you less than 1% interest, they're stealing from you. And so that's why I want people to learn how to use Voyager. You can use Gemini, you can use BlockFi, you can use Celsius. All 4 of these platforms will pay you exactly. And this is why I like this one, because it's like, look, you start with $100. I'm not telling you to put $10,000. I'm telling you to put $100. You get 9% on your $100, and you get $25 of free Bitcoin. I own multiple Bitcoins. Yeah, banks are crooks. This is the whole reason I came on TikTok. It's just to give a big FU to banks. And that's why I'm so passionate in crypto investing. And that's why I didn't sell when crypto crashes, because for me, investing in crypto is a big FU to the banks. And I don't like how the banks have so much power and control over our government. And so I want my money to go to other investments that will fight the banks. I don't want the banks to have a monopoly. I want them to compete with cryptos. I want them to compete with other assets. If it's a 2,000 Bitcoin, if Bitcoin hits 2,000, I illegally change my name to Bitcoin. You guys have heard it. I know the banks are so backed, it's bogus. Hey, Annie, I'm going to San Diego. Are you going to come with me?
Today?
Yeah.
What time?
Like in 40 minutes?
I have class until 2 p.m.
Okay, well then no. Okay, so I'm going to go to San Diego,
For
Annie.
what?
It's like a reunion of all my cousins. So I have cousins that are visiting from Atlanta. So they flew to some hotel in San Diego. It's the ones you saw at my sister's party. So they're visiting and they're doing a reunion of all the cousins. So it's basically all the cousins.
Do what?
I don't know. We're going to La Jolla Beach. We're going to go to La Jolla Beach together or something like that.
I want to go.
She's Chinese. Can you say hi? Annie, you want to come on the live stream? Dude, as soon as I talk to Annie, all my live stream people flooding. All I have is my VA. Did you serve in the military then? Who cares? At least you get something from the VA. That's the biggest scam, is how much money we give to the military industrial complex, but we don't give money to vets. We give a lot of money to Raytheon. We give a lot of money to Boeing, but we are very stingy with our vets. And he doesn't want to come on. Sorry, guys. I do rental houses. I do. If you have any questions about renting properties, let me know. I love talking about real estate. Republicans hate veterans. No, Republicans are just stupid. Look, here's the deal. You can be a Republican if you are a millionaire because you actually financially benefit. But if you're not a millionaire and you're a Republican, you're just dumb. Did you invest in defense stocks? I did, yeah. Not a large part of my portfolio, but yes, I bought some Raytheon. I bought some Boeing. Yeah, exactly. Most of the money in the military, it goes to like 10 people that sit on the boardroom of Boeing, Raytheon. It really goes to the boardroom. It doesn't go to our vets. Of course, I love Meet Kevin. I love Meet Kevin. He's similar to me, where we both invested in real estate at a young age, but obviously he's done much, much better than me. So I'll give him props on that. But my path of success is very similar. You know, we both got broker's licenses. We both started buying real estate. He just blew up on YouTube, and my YouTube channel got banned because I did start a YouTube channel in 2017, and then it fell apart. But I do have a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check me out, just Cena Dean YouTube. Please subscribe. I post a lot of content there, and I occasionally do like live streams. So if you are a YouTube follower, please check out Cena Dean, my YouTube channel, and then let me know about the content. And then if I get to like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, maybe I can do like an interview with Meet Kevin. I don't feel like Meet Kevin will talk to me until I have like at least 10,000 subs. I've never seen the movie Lord of War. Nope. I have not seen that movie. Massive. By the way, I hope Meet Kevin becomes the governor of California. Do I think crypto will crash more? Probably. Bigger than Kevin. Really? Bigger than Kevin. We'll see about that. I only got 13 people in my live stream, so I'm not that big. Okay, man? I need to get to thousands of people. Yeah, dude, I hope he wins too. I hate the people in power right now. The people in power are super corrupt, and they profit on the military-industrial complex. What's my net worth? My crypto net worth is over 10 Bitcoins. I can tell you that. I have more than 10 Bitcoins of crypto net worth, if that matters. Would you sell stocks to buy real estate? No, I get a margin loan. The only stocks I sell are the crappy ones. So yes, I would sell my crappy stocks, but my good stocks, I never sell them. I use them as collateral to buy more assets. You have the right mindset. You can crack to people. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely don't want to work as hard as Kevin. I know Kevin works really hard. I don't want to work hard. I just want to have fun. And what I really do want to do is I want to help other influencers. Because I feel like, I can only do so much as like one person. So as I get more famous, I actually want to just promote other influencers that create good content, maybe even create like an agency, but not really have control over them. How do you get the loan and how does it work? So Party Finance, if you know who he is, we're going to create a YouTube video. He keeps lagging, which kind of stinks. But there's people here on my live stream that they just did it the way that I learned. The way I learned is you just open up an Interactive Brokers. I think you want to use the 558 referral. You can also click on my link tree on my bio. But yeah, you got to get an Interactive Brokers, and that's like step 1. And then I can tell you step 2 once you get your Interactive Brokers. But you're gonna need a margin account, and you're gonna need about $2,000. So if you don't have $2,000, then we got to talk about how you get $2,000. Because not everyone can just put down $2,000 like that. Sometimes people need to learn. Yeah, I invest in dividend stocks, but because I live in California and I have a lot of rental income, I don't want to get taxed. Nice. Thank you for opening up Interactive Brokers. Remember, you want to open up the light so you don't pay any fees. Open up Interactive Brokers Lite, and you want to do a margin account so you can borrow. Let's talk about how to get to 2 grand. Yeah, we can. If you buy high quality stocks, you can borrow 1.5 grand. So isn't that cool? You can buy $2,000 of stock and you can pull out $1,500 of cash and get your $1,500 back. And then you can invest it in a stable coin and get 9%, and that pays. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone does it. Everyone should do that. It's okay. It's all BS. Yeah, it's okay, man. You don't have to be honest. Because remember, the income, the loan is on your assets. It doesn't matter what your income is. That's just for them to like check boxes. My hidden gem crypto I'm buying, it's called hard work. It's called waking up every morning, not buying things like delaying your gratification. This is the hidden crypto gem. It's delaying gratification, figuring out ways to save money, and then instead of buying a hidden crypto gem, put it in the US dollar coin. Get your 9% in dollar cost average. So there is no hidden crypto gem. This is like the most like unattractive way to invest. Oh, dude, thank you for the gift. Thank you, Mino. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that gift. Okay, so what is this? 101. I'm new to this. Let's be honest. Okay. What's cool is that this is like a community. If you come to my live streams, I'm not the only one that will help you. There's other people that are in the same like position as you. They're just trying to learn. So we all kind of like work together and we kind of all help each other. So it's kind of like a community. We'll call it the YOLO Bitcoin crowd, right? I don't know. We all work together. We're all a team, okay? I'm not the only one that's going to help you. We're all going to work together, right? This is a team. United we stand, divided we fall. That's why I like playing team sports. Do you have property management companies oversee your rentals? No, I manage my own properties, and I have partners in Vegas and Texas. They manage the flips. We don't do rentals. We did rentals in the past, but then we had a falling out. So I now just do strictly flips. But I did used to have rental properties. I sold out of my rental properties in Texas and there's another one, Texas and Vegas. Cool. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed Mr. Tabrizi. I just don't do the day trading. I don't like the day trading. Like Austin Flippers. All right, what do we got here? What's up?
Yo,
What's up? Big
what's up,
energy.
homeboy?
Yeah, a lot of energy with you, man. What's your TikTok about?
Yeah, man, I typically do, man. It's a little bit about finance. For the most part, that's kind of what, after I was on for like a few days, I went viral for something, and then it was kind of hard to kind of stick with it. Um,
No, keep doing it
so
because
there's
that's
some
what I
random.
do. I do finance. So, and
I,
I like to collaborate with like smaller creators so I can like promote you and help you also get more. But I
yeah,
want
I'm
to do
trying to
basically,
figure out. I'm kind of
I just want to
yeah, I'm
promote
trying to
people.
figure out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It, Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm passionate about it. I'm more passionate about money per se, and I've learned a lot up until this point. But just want to make sure that I stick with what I am really passionate about. So what I went viral for was just like stocks and certain things like that. But dude,
Cool.
you man, God bless you, man. Like where the fuck were you 10 years ago, man?
I was on YouTube.
Like for real, like so.
If you guys have YouTube, follow me on YouTube. It's Cena Dean if you just do it. But I had a YouTube channel. Unlike Meet Kevin, I got banned. So I had to make a new account. And then I just never got as viral. But if you, and the one thing I like to tell people is like, you can go watch my old YouTube videos. And like, I had a lot of like good calls. Like, I was saying Tesla was a buy in like 2018, Bitcoin was a buy, so um, I don't know. I started in 2017. It was actually after I broke up with a girlfriend. And I was like, all right, like I watch,
What?
yeah, that's how I went on to YouTube. My girlfriend's here. She's like, what? So yeah, in 2017, I broke up with a girlfriend and I decided like, hey, I want to make, financial education. And it was fun. I don't know. I want to help other people.
That's what's up,
And
man.
what?
It's interesting that. I was in the restaurant business for about 11 years, maybe 12 years, and I was kind of forced to sell in September because of the pandemic. So that's been my life, right?
What
And
state are you in?
I'm in Florida.
Florida. Okay. And why did you have to sell? Like they forced the shutdowns, or how did it work out?
No, it was a mixture of both. I was kind of looking to get out of it, but it was just I guess it just all came to a head. So we were very small. It was myself, and at the point of when I sold in September, it was just myself and one other person. So just
What
being
kind of restaurant?
obligated to be there. It was a grilled cheese restaurant,
Nice.
and we were successful, man. And we kicked ass, and there was just a lot of things similar to I think everything in life, similar to crypto, similar to finance, similar to relationships. Shit happens, and you are just how do you say? It's out of your control. So, for instance, the
Stoicism.
restaurant was
Have you heard of the
Stoicism. Is that
philosophy?
what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, because the whole philosophy of Stoicism is you only worry about things you can control. So when bad things come your way, you don't really worry about it because you kind of expect it, right? Like, would you get mad when a dog barks at you? It's like, no, because it's a dog, it's going to bark at you, correct? So if you expect that bad
Yeah,
things might come your way, and the only thing you worry about is like, okay, what's in my control, and like how, what do I do to like get out of this situation? I think it makes it a lot easier. And then also just the philosophy of like, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I mean, it's hard, but at the same time,
absolutely.
and then
Yeah,
I
I
appreciate
agree 100%.
I appreciate the shout out. So someone's like, I appreciate your content. It really helps. It really does help, and that's why I like doing the financial TikTok. Because like there are other people like trying to, because like you got people like Kim Kardashian that are trying to like sell you scam coins and sell you like makeup. Like the whole thing they're trying to do is
Yeah,
just take as much money, and they don't care. They're billionaires. They're just trying to take every penny away from you. And I'm just trying to do the opposite, where it's like I don't want any of your money. I don't want you to buy anything. I want you to learn how to make your money work for you, because that's what the rich people do. Rich people don't pay taxes. We all know this. And it's because they own assets, and the assets are not taxed the same way as working income.
absolutely, man. I could appreciate the content. It's crazy, circling back to the restaurant, um, a theater had closed down, and so anyway, it's just kind of like the perfect storm. Our major revenue, we were the only restaurant on the block. We had two bars and a theater. All of them shut down. Then there was like six restaurants. So now, but anyway, it is what it is. But the interesting thing is that there's knowledge. What I know about the restaurant industry is knowledge and very not foreign to me and kind of common sense. Whereas I feel other things as well, but I feel like with you, that might be the case with certain things with finance. It's just the norm, and it's not normal and foreign to people, not to people, to a lot of people. Whereas here I am, went viral for some stock market shit, and I've made a lot of money in the stock market, but I've also lost a lot of money in the stock market. And if I would have known certain things like that you have mentioned, even fuck, dude, even like a year ago, I'd be in a way different situation. So kudos to you, man, because going forward, it's different. It's definitely a different mentality. And thanks to a lot of the stuff I see on TikTok, but a lot of the knowledge that you've dropped, so that's what's up, man. And I'm really excited about this live. I was on yesterday. You sent the follow or whatever. And did you see that Tesla? Did you see the Tesla put? I was like, Tesla put expires today. Anyway, I jumped on in and made some money, so that was good.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
remember, I don't do options. I just think it's too crazy for me. So I like to usually just go long on high quality assets. So Um, but I do appreciate, because like once again, like I don't want to be an echo chamber, and I also like have like my thoughts and my opinions, but I definitely like collaborating with other people to just be like, okay, this is good stuff, like you're doing this good, that's great, but hey, this is how I think different, or hey, this is how I invest differently, just so that like I'm not just repeating everything, because like I don't want to act like I'm a guru. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and investing changes. Like, I think the best mindset everyone can have is that you're always a beginner because it's always changing. And if you don't change, you'll become like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. I mean, they sold the airline stocks at the bottom and they're still saying Bitcoin is a scam. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, I don't want to be like those old guys that, yeah, maybe I made a ton of money back in the 70s and 80s because I invested in monopolies and I kind of bought the government so the government would make sure my monopolies could make money. But at the same time, I want to always change and adapt because that's just how technology in the world is. It's like no one here is an expert, no one's a guru because it's always evolving. And the people that have the beginner mindset and they're always willing to learn, evolve, adapt, I think those are the people that will be successful.
I think that's awesome, man, because I mean, my hat's off to Warren Buffett and Munger, but what you're saying is so true, but it's so true, and I swear, I think everything is transferable in every aspect in life. Like what you're saying, if you're not able to adapt, like that goes for a relationship, restaurant business, like what the fuck, like online ordering and so on. You have to be able to adapt. Look at Netflix. Netflix was mailing fucking DVDs,
Blockbuster.
and look at them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just fucking came on in, and so you have to be able to adapt and such. So I think you're
But
right, and this
also,
is great because
I was going to say,
I've
also
got a
just
good
think,
community, and
go
you're
ahead.
pretty dope with the crypto, so that's awesome.
But I feel like the life hack to life is always expect that bad things will happen. This is like the stoic mind thing. It's like always bad things are going to happen and then just embrace the challenge, right? Like if there's two ways when bad things happen, you can either get upset and like get stressed out and it's like bad for your health, or you can think of this bad situation as like, okay, this is going to always happen. One, two, 10 times a year, bad things are always going to happen to me. So how do I overcome these challenges and how do I like improve? How do I use these bad things to make me a better person?
No, I agree 100%. If you're living a different kind of lifestyle or a different type of mentality, you're just destined to be fucking doomed, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, I had an idea, right? So I had an idea yesterday, and I got high, and that's when all the great ideas come to play. And then after like 3 days, you're like, yeah, that wasn't great. Oh, this was awesome. But anyway, it's only been a day, so I wanted to reach out to you because you're the first person that I thought of. So I was thinking about doing, I don't want to say a challenge or I could care less. I like having followers and views and such, and I found myself. But I don't care so much about it, right? I'd rather give value. So if I'm not giving value, then I kind of put myself on pause and so on and so forth. But anyway, I had an idea, dude, and the idea was to kind of, again, this is not for like followers, not for clout. It's solely to improve my life and whoever else is down. And it was to create you see it on TikTok all the time, right? People creating brands. This one's got a soap brand. This one's got this one's got that. And half of them, I'm like, how the fuck did they do that? Because here I am. I'm reinventing myself in my 40s, right? So I had an idea, and you're a good listener, man. I appreciate that. I had an idea of putting a TikTok out and not reaching out. There was a couple people that I would want a part of this, and it would be like yourself, but it would be like an experiment, and it was an idea to try to create a new brand from the ground up with some of the like half a dozen of the dopest people on TikTok and where they can bring value. Where we got finance guy, we got someone who's photographer could do the ads, we got someone involved that can do that's great with SEO. We got an attorney that's what and just fucking create this brand like these 6 TikTok fucking influencers, created this brand from the ground up, and now it's to this and see what can come from that. And regardless of what comes from it, it'd be nice, if something genuine can come from this. But besides that, I think it would be great content for us. But not only that, maybe have something in the future that we could kind of look back on and be like, fuck yeah. But I don't know if be
Well, let's
interested in
first build
something
this
like that?
network.
Or
Well, let's build a network. So, like, if you see a good, a lawyer guy on TikTok, maybe tag him. I'll follow him. Maybe we get on a live stream with him. But let's first build up a network of creators. So, I like the idea
so do you think
where. Go ahead.
so do you think that it would be best to find or not find, because that would be the best way. But how to go about finding them? Should it be
Do double
like you were
lives.
saying, or
I
should it
feel
be
like
just or just be a TikTok? Like, hey, we got this idea. You know,
do a
we're looking
double
for
live.
this, and this.
I feel like once you were able to do a double live and you meet them like face to face, it's more of like, you get to know their personality, and maybe it's not something you just do like overnight. Like you first, maybe do a couple double lives, you guys get to know each other, and then you can bring it up. You know what I mean? Because like, you were
No,
basically a
I totally
stranger.
get
We
it.
just we just did a double live. You're less of a stranger. I'm getting to know you. And there's other TikTok influencers I do a lot of double lives with, and they're like slowly like people I like I know who they are and I trust. So yeah, maybe we build up a network of like 10, 20 really good influencers that have good content, and then we collaborate and try to create something, bigger than that.
I was thinking though, do you think it would be easier to, as far as content and reach, do you think it would be easier opposed to, I think what you're saying is great, but I'm thinking maybe content wise, if, whether it's me or you or both of us, we did some sort of a TikTok stating that we're looking for 6 people and we're looking for this. I was thinking that that might kind of get a broader reach
Yeah, go
per
for it.
se.
Try it. Try it.
All right, all right,
Yeah, try
all
it. If
right,
it
cool,
works, it
man. That's
works.
what's
If it
up.
doesn't work, it doesn't work. My main thing is that like, I don't know the future. I can't predict it, but not doing anything. This is my main thing. It's like not doing anything. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Is that like a Wayne
Yeah,
Gretzky or something? I don't know. So my main thing is I'm a high volume shooter. Shoot your shot, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, just what is it? Conor McGregor said it, and I love it. It's like adjust, adapt, and improvise, or improvise, adjust, adapt, and like I always do that. Like those 3 words: improvise, adjust, adapt. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, move on.
that's what's up, man. Hey, listen, dude, I got to split, man, but I'm glad that we were able to get on
You're
live
not a
together because
stranger anymore.
that's
You're
what's
just
up.
Ed in your head
That's
in
what's
my
up.
chat
Yo,
box. You're just Ed in your head in my chat box now. I know you're from Florida. I know you're a business owner. So this is a really, really cool way to just meet people all over the US and then hopefully all over the world.
absolutely, absolutely, man. Well, listen, man, I'm gonna skedaddle. You can tell I'm 42. I said skedaddle.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. Listen, it was a pleasure, man, and I look forward to doing maybe some more of these. Maybe when we're doing
Anytime,
something
man.
with some finance. All right, brother. Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I'll talk to you
Nice
later,
talking
dude.
to you. Bye bye.
Later.
All right. Yeah, now that I have this Bluetooth earpiece, I don't think my volume gets messed up, but let me know. This was the best $60 investment I made, even though they don't work half the time. I should have spent $100 on the Samsung ones, but whatever. I know in the future when I lose these earbuds, I'm gonna get the more expensive ones next time. Once the battery life on these start to be terrible. All right, guys, are you guys ready to do the trip with me to San Diego? I gotta go to San Diego, so
For how long?
I don't know, probably all day. I'm gonna hang out with them all day and then come back.
You can't wait until two.
No, I can't. Ooh, live stream died down. We're only down to 10 people now. But yeah, if you guys have nothing to do today, I have a hour and a half driving.
So what will you guys do?
Oh, here we go. Sorry, I wanted to answer this. I got family I got to meet up with. So I have Robinhood Gold. I have 12,000. Do this, man. You should do the arbitrage. So check out Voyager. Use my referral link. And then I would also sign up. If you click on my link tree, sign up for Gemini and sign up for, just do Voyager and Gemini for now. Do those two. Oh, and BlockFi. If you sign up for all three of these, I would take $1,000 margin loans and put $1,000 in Voyager, $1,000 in BlockFi, and $1,000 in Gemini. And Robinhood is going to charge you 2.5% interest, but you're going to collect 9%, 7%, and 8%. And I would just start out with that for now. So don't buy any more stocks because you want to hold this cash just in case. But you can now use that margin to just make free interest. And then if there's a crash, you can start buying cryptos at a really low price while you're collecting 9%. I'm about an hour from LA. I went to USC and I lived in Manhattan Beach for a very long time. So I'd like to say that I'm from LA. I'm a Trojan, even though I wish USC was more affordable, or if USC could figure out a way to educate people at a much more affordable price. I would like UC Irvine. I like UC Irvine more because they educate people for a much lower price. Even though USC has a much better network. Thank you for the follow, APSMO8. Appreciate the follow. What are we talking about? Me driving to San Diego. As soon as I finish this coffee, I think I'm going to be like Meet Kevin. I'm going to try to do like a 2-hour live stream of me just driving to San Diego and just hanging out with all you guys. We're going to hang out on TikTok Live for like 2 hours. Are you gonna be there? If you're gonna be there, I will possibly come just to meet you, man, because you've been a really good follower. So if you go, I'll go. But I'm only going because I want to meet you. I don't really want to meet Crypto Wendy. Okay, Academy of Private Investors, best for legit. Okay, thank you for that comment, Elon. Oh, I love San Antonio. I've been there. So Annie and I, we flew to Austin, and we drove from Austin to San Antonio, and then we drove from San Antonio to Houston, Houston to New Orleans, New Orleans to... Dude, I've been to Lubbock. Cody, do you live in Lubbock? I went to Lubbock last year. But yeah, we road tripped from San Antonio to Miami. So we went, San Antonio to Houston, Houston to... Wait, so you guys are from Lubbock? Dude, I went to Lubbock not that long ago. I love that town, dude, Texas Tech. I want to get some real estate there, dude. That's where I would love to own some properties. I would love to go back to Lubbock. We went to like the Mexican markets. Yeah. Yep. I went to Lubbock. It was dope. Good times in Lubbock. Oh, you're from San Antonio. Nice. Yeah. Do 1,000 in all of them and collect, and then you're going to collect 7%, 7.5% on BlockFi, and on Gemini 7.5%, 8.5% on BlockFi, 9% on Voyager. So that $3,000 will collect more interest. And so then if you decide to borrow more money, you're actually borrowing money for free because the $3,000 will cover your interest expense. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I have no interest unless like someone else wants to go to LA. Wow. Yeah, the real estate's blowing up in Texas. But yeah, so Annie and I, we road tripped. We went from, let me see. So we went from New Orleans to Jacksonville, stayed in Jacksonville, and then from Jacksonville, we drove down to Miami. I sold some space, guys. I paper handed some space stock, took some profits. I sold 7 space for like $57, and I might. Yeah, no problem, bro. That's all. That's what it's about, man. And hopefully you do the same, man. Everyone here.
I finished 10 homeworks.
Good for you, Annie. Everyone here, man, as you become more knowledgeable and you become a better investor, pass on that knowledge to your friends, to your... I know. I still have like 200-300 shares of space. So I still have most of my space stock.
Check all the homework.
Yeah, Annie wants to brag that she did all her homework. Annie, you're so smart.
You saw yesterday. I didn't go.
Yeah, I have no interest in meeting up with Crypto Wendy for now. Maybe if I meet another influencer I like and they want to go to LA, then I would consider doing it. But for now, I would rather meet up with like, normal people. I don't want to meet up with influencers. I'd rather meet up with my fans. I want to hang out with my fans. I'm a small nobody. I'm a nobody without the fans. Yeah, I think all the crypto influencers are kind of idiots, to be honest. Well, the whole idea is to learn how to make your money work for you so you don't have to be poor, right? So there are things you can do to change your life, and if you change your habits in your life, you will slowly become more and more wealthy. It just takes time and effort and hard work. Dude, I would love to do that. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Annie, can we go to Reno?
Why is it?
See, I would be down to meet up Elon in Reno. Right? Is it in Reno? Dude, okay, shout out to San Antonio. Yeah, one of my best friends is from San Antonio. So I used to go there and visit me and Annie, we went to San Antonio. So exactly, dude. Exactly. The less you splins. Yeah, man. Come to Portugal. I would love to do that. I've never been. Okay, Annie, let's go to Portugal. All right, I finished my. We're gonna go to Portugal.
I don't know where is it.
What do you mean, where is it? Portugal.
Where is Portugal?
Portugal's a country. You've never heard of Portugal, Annie?
I know what thing.
Annie doesn't know. People in China, I guess have never heard of Portugal. You guys don't have Chinese tourists?
So what if you are invested in San Diego?
I don't know. Whatever the little kids want me to do. It's a bunch of little kids. I'll see you soon, Annie. No crypto tax in Portugal. Annie, we're moving to Portugal, okay?
No.
Yeah, why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
Okay, my Annie is very stubborn. That's why she's a dictator, guys. That's why her nickname is the dictator. Time for a tobacco break. Yeah, how did you guys know? Quick tobacco break before I go on this long. Puerto Rico. So I like Chinese stocks. I do invest in Chinese stocks. Come on, man. My bad. Anyways, it is legal in California. That's all I want you guys to know. It's legal in California. Yeah, dude, Puerto Rico. Who wants to move with me to Puerto Rico? To be honest, though, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to pay my taxes and live in California. I did. Elon, I looked into it. I can't buy it because I don't think I have the right broker. What broker do you use to buy units, Sky? It's illegal, but Duck, I'm about to rip one up with you. Yeah, it's legal in California, thank God. By the way, Rugby Cody, we need to be friends. I need to add you. Boom. Let me follow you. Thank you. I'm now friends with Rugby Cody. Dude, you've been like one of my OG followers. I should have followed you a long, long time ago. But you get a follow, Rugby Cody, because you are literally one of my most OG followers. I really appreciate it. You the man. Yeah, we should have been friends a long time ago. Puerto Rico. I have one video. Who cares, man? We'll make videos together. Yeah. Well, thank you for following me and learn as much as you can and pass on. Dude. Annie won't let me go to Portugal now. But the more you guys learn, pass on that information, okay? Like, whatever I taught you, whatever is legit, because I don't necessarily think all my advice is good. But, whatever good advice I give you that works, pass it on to other people. Help your family, help your friends. And remember, you can also sign them up for Voyager. You can make $25 by signing people up to BlockFi, Interactive Brokers, whatever brokerage I give you, you can also make money on the referrals, and then just teach people how to like do the baby steps on like saving and investing.
I'm gonna go to class.
I will have a video on YouTube on Interactive Brokers. I will. I'm waiting on Party Finance if you guys want to. Yeah, see, there you go. So you've made $250 of free Bitcoin, right? You don't have to invest. You can literally just get the app and sign up other people, and they'll give you free Bitcoin, and you can literally just use that as your house money. You don't have to
join that.
TikTok. Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, I talk to you soon.
What time are you gonna come back?
I text you probably in the evening.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to come down there then after your Zoom?
2?
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
2 p.m.
Text me. We'll
So I
coordinate.
have to drive from there.
Yeah, you can come to San Diego or we coordinate. Okay?
Or you come back early. We go somewhere.
Okay, I let you know.
We go
Sounds
to the beach
good.
nearby here.
Sounds good. We'll see.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Annie. I think I've kissed Annie on camera so many times. I'm positive people I know won't sign up. What do you mean? They're going to get $25 of free Bitcoin. Why wouldn't they do it? Everyone likes free money. You got to work on your sales skills or something. Or you need to meet new people. Use TikTok or, find a new network of people that are not, People want interest. There you go. It's okay. You keep trying. Eventually something will work out. All I know is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And even if it's a 1% shot, if you technically shoot 100 times, eventually you'll get a deal. The problem is everyone is too busy being broke to spend time on free money. Not everyone, because you guys are here. So when are you popping the question to Annie? Bro, I'm trying to take my time here, okay, man? I'm not trying to rush into anything, okay? Slow. Take it slow, right? People that get married quickly divorce quickly, okay? Can't even get my own husband to budget. So you got to spend the money. You got to invest it before he can spend it. That's the problem. You got to invest it before you spend it. That's the problem. You got to invest it before you spend it. What was that? Tobacco. Actually, CBD, guys. CBD. I don't smoke marijuana anymore. Wow. How did that work out? After 4 months, married 19 years? Was that a good decision? I need you to give me I need you to give me marriage advice. Yeah, this is CBD, guys, so I'm not doing anything illegal. Okay? This is CBD, high quality CBD. Even though I do invest in marijuana stocks, I don't smoke marijuana. I only smoke high quality CBD because it's legal, guys. All right, what did I graduate in? I got my bachelor's degree in biology at UC Irvine, and then I got my master's in business administration. Bachelor's degree in biology at UC Irvine, and then I got my master's in business administration from USC, University of Southern California, fight on. And I can't say that about UCI because we're the anteaters. And when I was on the swim team for UCI, it was really embarrassing because we'd have to get together and be like, "Go Eaters!" And I'm like, man, why couldn't we be the Trojans? So that's why I probably went to SC. And then I got my master's in business administration from USC, University of Southern California. Go Trojans, because I wanted to have a normal... Uh-oh, my internet connection. Okay, there we go. Your brother wants to get it to UCI or USC? Hey, my eyes look really good. Yeah? That must be TikTok. TikTok makes my eyes look really nice. My offer on my second house was accepted, but the owner of the property died. I think you have them under contract. They still have to, unless they back out. But usually if you have an offer that's accepted, it's a real estate contract. I mean, I guess they could back out, but... Yeah, but then you don't have to pay any mortgages, right? I would just ask for a lower price. I would do that because you don't have to pay the property tax or the mortgage. The wife has to be added to the contract. I don't know. Sounds like a complex real estate deal. Hey, can everyone here follow Michael? I'm trying to get him to 1,000 followers. You got 130 now. Yo, you gotta remind me. Can you like in the live stream chats always just be like, yo, we're trying to get me to 1,000 followers so we can do a double live? I need to do this. Should I keep renting or buying a house? How are you doing with your investing? If you're doing a good job of investing in stocks and crypto, maybe you don't need to buy a house right away. Especially if your rent is cheap. But if your rent is expensive and you're not doing well investing, then yes, you should buy a house. Yeah, if your rent's $650, that's not bad. If you can, rent a room for as long as you can. Yeah, that's pretty pricey. Yeah, because if you rent, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff and the insurance. Yeah, real estate's not necessarily a good deal, especially now that you have the options to own crypto and other stuff. But it's also, you have to have the ability to find cheap rent. If you're able to find cheap rent, oh shoot, your mortgage is $675. That's gangster. Tesla wrecked the market. We should be buying some real estate then. I guess we're too slow. I gotta come visit you, man, Elon. We gotta do some real estate deals. Mine's 800. Good for you. Yeah, keep your rent, dude. In general, keep your rent under 1,000. Okay, you guys want to know one of my hustles? Is I found a 3-bedroom apartment and I rent it for 2,000, and I rent 2 of the rooms, which are a shared bathroom, for $800. So they were paying 1,600, and then I had the master for $400. So you can do hustles like that, and then you get to pick the roommates. And I just flat out told them I was the owner. I'm like, I'm the owner of the property. So that way, like, because like when it's roommates, people are just jerks. But when you're the landlord, or they think you're the landlord, dude, it's the best roommates, because they're like, oh, we gotta respect this guy, especially if you get someone younger than yourself. Yeah, that's what they do for Texas. No, dude, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy a house 50-50. You sign the loan, I'll do the down payment, and we'll do an FHA. Elon, if you have decent income, I think we can qualify to buy a house. What is Tesla paying you? Yeah, I'll do the down payment, but you have to qualify for the loan. And I get a little bit better too, so I do the down payment and then I front all the construction costs. Yeah, so it's actually a better deal too, because there's usually some remodeling that you want to get done, and you have to pay for that all up front. And so I front the down payment and the remodeling. Oh wow, that sucks. You guys pay a lot in taxes. You guys make more money than me, technically. Yeah, I make less than 100K on my taxes. It's awesome. Do you do any hiking? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if you're a business owner, it's really easy to make less than 6 figures of taxable income. Let the company make all the money, or just reinvest it. But yeah, I used to have W-2 income, man, and it stunk. We don't have kids. You should adopt me. Just say I'm your kid. You should just find random people to be your dependent. I'd be down. I can get the approval. So there we go. Me and Cody are gonna buy a house. There we go. We got to do this. I got enough followers. I got to buy a property with one of my followers. It would be cool. Someone who's down to YOLO with me on a property. Let's do it. What's the best app? Crypto investing. Start with Gemini, because Gemini gives you 7.4% on your dollar. So if you're gonna start with a crypto app, do Gemini. I need to pump Gemini more now, and I have the referral link on my bio. If you click on my referral, but Gemini now pays 7.5% on your dollar, and it's probably the safest exchange. Like Coinbase and Gemini, but Coinbase doesn't pay on your dollar yet. I will pump Coinbase as soon as they start paying money on your classes. People that day trade have to sell you classes because they're losing too much money day trading. I don't day trade, I don't do options, and I don't sell classes. Because all I do is buy and hold. It's really simple. You buy high quality stocks, you don't sell them. Every year, at the end of the year, you take your stocks that are negative and you basically sell those. Sell your losers, never sell your winners. Stupid internet. You don't need a day trade. Wait, 60K what? I've got all the wrong apps. They lock your earnings. Oh, you're asking about the $60,000 loan. That's what you're trying to do, my friend. That's Interactive Brokers. Check out Interactive Brokers. If you click on my profile link, check out Interactive Brokers. Yeah, and Michael, you can explain as well. Yes, Gemini does. Yeah, it's 7.5%. But if you're gonna buy crypto, I would do Voyager because there's no fees. So if you're gonna be buying crypto, actually, I would just do Voyager because Gemini does charge you fees. So every time you buy and sell. But Gemini's a good app too, and you can open in New York. What stocks would you invest 50K? I will answer that question. Give me a second. You get on Robinhood. No, that would be 100% margin. They give you 50%. You would get 25 grand. Oh, snap. That's why you should do the dollar coin. If you're worried about investing, you should try the US dollar coin because it never loses value and you just get 9%. And you can put $100 and you can sell $100 and you get your 100 back. There's no volatility. Volatility means it goes up and down in price. So if you're new to investing and you don't like volatility, you don't like it going up and down, stick to ETFs. ETFs do not have volatility. It's like taking the red pill. Dude, Mike, he explained. How's the interest tax? Like normal income. But they don't report the taxes unless you make more than $600. So if you get less than $600 of interest, it's tax free because they don't even report it. Hold on. I stay away from trading bots. I don't day trade. Remember, I just buy assets that I can hold for like over 1 year. Long-term capital gains, right? You want to buy stuff that you can hold for over a year because when you sell it, you pay less taxes. And hold on. Remember the code. No, because you don't want to get too much margin debt. taking 25K and putting in a stable coin, that's one thing, but to put it in stocks, I don't know. That's a little more risky. Well, I don't know. But stable coins have been good so far. Alright, let's see who this is. What's up?
What's up, dog?
What's your TikTok
What are you
about?
up to? What's up?
What's your TikTok about? What do you do TikTok?
I make martial arts.
Nice.
Yeah, what about you?
I do like investing and personal finance.
That's all. How many followers you got? Oh, you got a lot. That's crazy.
Yeah. Trying to teach people how to be financially literate. Don't get ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, financial. They need to teach it in school, but they don't. Huh?
Is that like investing type stuff?
Investing, but also just there's other things. There's more to investing, right? Because like you also have to have like the right philosophies and mindset.
Exactly.
Because if you're trying to gamble, if you're trying to make short-term risky bets and shit like that, I don't think that's investing.
Yeah, it's solid.
Plus, I think that if you invest in the right companies, you can make the world a better place. I mean, if you believe in climate change, your money can go to fighting climate change instead of helping it. Your call.
That's great. Yeah.
Tell me about your martial arts. Like, what fighting styles?
A little bit of everything. I've been fighting forever. I decided
I was a wrestler.
You was a wrestler?
Yeah, I did wrestling.
That's what's up.
Dude, yeah, best sport ever.
Yeah, it is. I really like it.
You know why? Because it doesn't. No concussions, dude. I don't like UFC. I mean, I like watching it, but it's messed up that they're getting all those concussions. Same with boxing. Same with football. Like, I like basketball, less concussions.
Yeah, I probably got 6 concussions. I think it was in the span of 2 years fighting. It was horrible.
But the boxing with the headgear is okay, and it's so ridiculous the Olympics got rid of the headgear because like all those people are going to get concussions now, and it's like if you have the headgear, it's not that bad.
It's part of the sport. I think you sign up for getting punched in the head.
Just do it with the headgear, you know? Yeah, less people go down, but less people die, you know? And that's why I still like wrestling. Exactly. It's a better sport, no concussions. And you don't need you don't need any equipment. It's the true true sport.
You can do it anywhere.
Exactly.
But I think being able to knock someone out, it's just I think it's more for a hype thing. You know what I mean?
But we used to not know. We used to like your training partner. You don't want to eventually like kill them and stuff, right? So it's like the training partner, right? So it's like why would you want to do that even with your competitor? You know that like every time you give them a concussion, they're gonna be like retarded. They're gonna look like Muhammad Ali. Remember Muhammad Ali? Like, like you don't want to turn people into that, right?
It's part of the sport. It's part of the sport.
Exactly, and the sport should evolve. I mean, we got smarter. We didn't know. Like back then, we didn't know we're slowly killing these people.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's up to you guys. You can change it. People
designed to get punched in the head.
Yeah, but they can do things to make it. You know, like the headgear would save it. If you do fighting combat sports, even the UFC, I would support a UFC where they wear a headgear, they still get knocked the fuck out. You know, but like you're not killing them slowly.
But that's a fight. The fight. If you're a true fighter, the fight doesn't stop when you score 2 points, bing, bing, and you stop, right?
Look, you're putting on boxing gloves already. It's not a real fight, okay? A real fight would be bare knuckle, like not even the UFC. There's rules in the UFCs. You can kick them in the nuts and shit. So a real fight is a real fight, and that's never going to be emulated in a sport. A sport should have certain rules that it doesn't like destroy their like long-term future, or at least pay them enough money. The thing that bothers me the most is the boxers, they get paid. Mayweather gets paid. But UFC is the biggest freaking like thief. They take 80%. No, the talent gets nothing. The WWF and the UFC are the two most like corrupt, and like a lot of those athletes die. And it's like two oligarchs take all the money. So F them.
You know Conor McGregor?
Yeah, he actually makes a little bit of money, but he signed a UFC contract, so UFC still takes a lot of their money, his money. It's messed
Or the
up.
highest paid male athletes.
No, Mayweather is because he doesn't have a boss. Mayweather.
He has a boss too. The
Who?
runner of the IBF. Whoever runs the IBF.
No, but they don't take a huge cut like the UFC, and they don't have contracts. Like he can go box other people. They don't have a contract where it's like you can't go to another. You can't do a competitive fight anywhere else. The UFC contract is not the same.
You can find other organizations.
Not with the UFC. No, they have crazy, and then like even when you leave them, they have like crazy non-compete clauses. Their contract is the most ridiculous out of any sport. Yeah, yeah. Hold on one sec. I gotta give my girlfriend. Okay. Random conversation, but hey, it's about fighting. But it's the hard truth. I mean, we just found this out like 20 years ago that like, hey, these sports might make you retarded, and it's getting worse. They're like, oh, these sports are like slowly killing you, and you're not getting paid enough money. Some old white dude is making a bunch of money.
That is true.
You don't train. He doesn't train. And like the internet and the thing about crypto is that you get rid of the middleman. The whole idea of the blockchain and crypto investing. Like think about it. The artist, like if you're an artist that wrote your songs, like they used to make nothing. Like the label gets 80%. With the internet and crypto, they're not gonna be able to do that. And eventually the athletes are gonna have to figure this out and be like, we don't need the league, or the league can't take that much money.
They're also based on the UFC. They get cut based on the fight revenue, and of course they're underpaid compared to boxers and soccer players, NFL players, 100%. Like NFL players get this contract where they get X amount of money, 100%. But the UFC can kind of vary because Conor McGregor was super good at selling his fights and just causing shit and stirring shit up. And then he got higher paid than Jose Aldo, who liked to stay calm, but was still the fighter.
Yeah. The real people that made money were the boxers because there's no middleman. NFL, like all the other
boxing
leagues.
was a dying sport. Boxing was a dying sport because too many people were interested in the UFC.
No,
So then they started
no.
getting paid. Yes.
I think at the end of the day, the highest paid athletes is Mayweather, and it's gonna always be a boxer. The boxers are always gonna be because like there's no middleman. The highest paid athlete will always be a boxer. But never mind. I mean, it could change because esports are now a big deal. All these young kids are going to be like, screw these old stupid sports, and they're going to do esports where they don't concuss each other and mess each other up.
Yeah, I think when you do sign up for boxing, you kind of, or kickboxing or anything, you sign up, like when you're wrestling, you sign up for the chance that if I do this move wrong, if I do an outside trip and I fuck up my ankle, you sign up for that risk. You sign up for
But you're not going to get, because like the amount of injuries you get in wrestling is like peanuts compared to most sports. And if you wrestle the right way, it's especially like smaller like kids too. Like it's really rare. It's the heavyweights that you should get.
How much do NCAA wrestlers get paid compared to UFC fighters because of the risk?
Well, no, they leave and become UFC fighters. Most of the great UFC fighters are NCAA wrestlers. And remember, college athletics is modern slavery. College athletics is one of the biggest scams ever. And I'm a college athlete, and I would like to say that. I was on scholarship to do Division I swimming, even though I was a diver at UCI. And like, I'm glad it was subsidized, but I think NCAA athletics, especially for the football players and the basketball players, it's the biggest scam ever. And we're going to look back and be like, how do they get away with paying all these like old white coaches? It was basically old white coaches that would make a ton of money, and it's a bunch of like guys from the hood that like have no money and they get robbed.
Exactly. But no one knew the wrestlers, Chad Mendes, Ben Askren, until they came to the UFC.
Dude, Ben Askren's my boy, dude. Did you see, I watched a UFC fight where he got punched in the face like a gazillion times and he still won it, and then he got knocked out? Like, what?
Who was
just stopped
that? Who was
training.
that?
Ben Askren. I watched one of his UFC
Yeah, was
fights
it?
where he was
Who
getting
he
his,
fighting?
the shit knocked. I don't know who it was, but he was getting his ass kicked. Like he was on the ground and the guy was literally just punching him in the face. His face was all bloody. He came back and won. It was the craziest thing ever. And I'm like, dude, that's a true wrestler. Like, how do you come back from that? He took a lot of punches to the face too.
Exactly, because they're used to it, right? Hard training.
No. Wrestlers don't get punched in the face. That's not a part of the sport. You don't get punched in the face.
But they're used to being manhandled, and not exactly the technique of getting punched in the jaw, but the use of getting slammed around, tripped around, But do you remember when he fought Robbie Lawler? Yeah,
No,
fucked up.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of those fights. I just watched the YouTube highlight of. I watched a little bit of his boxing match, which was funny because wrestlers can't box, but I thought he could take more punches. I thought at least he was gonna get his ass kicked, but go the full. What is it? 8 rounds. Man, that was crazy. He got knocked out.
Great wrestler, wrestling goat, 100%. But when
a true wrestler can take more shots. That's my opinion. True wrestler should be able to take a lot more hits. You can't get knocked out with one hit. That's just not how. It's not allowed.
Anyone can get knocked out with one hit. Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Because you get hit in the button, I don't care how strong you are, how many medals you got, you get hit right in the button, you're going to sleep.
Yeah, for sure.
But when Ben Askren hopped in the boxing ring, how old was he? He's like 40 now, right? He's old.
Yeah.
For 4 fights.
Super old.
It takes a toll on him because Floyd Mayweather's old. But he's like 40 now, right? He's old.
Yeah.
For 4 fights.
Super old.
It takes a toll on him because Floyd Mayweather's old.
Yeah. Dude, I still can't believe he beat him for because dude, the guy was way bigger. You got to give credit to Mayweather though. But I don't know.
Exactly, because he's been doing this forever.
How we doing? I'm back. So I'm about to be 35 years old. 35. I'm 35. That's gotta be old, right, guys? I mean, I'm definitely. When you're 35, that should be your midlife crisis. Because basically, 60 is when you start to decline, right? What's Voyager? Voyager is a way that you can buy crypto with no fees, and you can get 9% on the US dollar, which is really dope. Not married, no kids. Yep. What kind of loan do you want to get? What type of loan you trying to get, my friend? That's the question. I have an MBA from USC. I manage a private portfolio, and I'm happy to say that it's a 6-figure stock portfolio. So I do manage a private portfolio, and then I manage also real estate. So I've brokered now, I can tell you guys, I've brokered close to 100 million in real estate transactions. And then I manage a portfolio of properties that's pretty large too. So, and then I have an MBA from USC, a master's in business from the University of Southern California. So yeah, I have a lot of different types of intervention. Let me see, what is this? So once again, if you want to get into real estate, what's your area? What's your market? What's your location? What's the average price? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. But I feel like anyone here can take my knowledge and be just as successful. And you can go on TikTok and you can probably talk to other people that are smarter than me. And you can learn from them. And you can become just as smart and successful. But it's your choice. You can follow stupid people that make you do stupid things. And you lose your money and you get dumber. And that's your choice. Or you can follow people that give you good advice, get you to do good things, and you improve your life. Pretty simple. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So, who are the 5 people you hang around? Are they bringing that average up? Or are they bringing the average down? You study finance. Good for you. Where do you study finance? Yeah, when you get a master's in business, you're technically studying finance, but I don't think it taught personal finance. And that's the problem with school. I think that schools need to teach personal finance. And I believe the goal of this TikTok is improving personal finance. If there's one thing I hope I help you do, 1 is fight climate change, 2 is improve your personal finance. Oh, nice. So you're in Canada? Oh, Australia. Cool. Dope. That is dope. Well, if Annie and I come to Australia, we'll have to give you a shout out. She has like a friend. Annie has a friend in Sydney. And then I've been to Australia and New Zealand, and I want to go back for sure. But here's the deal. Let me ask you this, because right now, you just came onto my live stream and I'm just getting to know you. So, the best way to improve is to focus on the things you can control. And you've mentioned that your husband is, not doing too well, and that's something you can't really, whatever your husband does is out of your control. And whoever your husband's connections are, those are out of your control. But you can improve your situation and your husband's situation by taking control of your network and improving your network. If your husband doesn't have a good network, that's fine. If you improve your network, it hypothetically improves your husband's network. So if you focus on the negative aspect that your husband's no good, that doesn't really solve any problems. And I would never depend on someone else. You got to depend on yourself. So what can you do to improve your network? And even if your husband's a deadbeat, you'll technically give him a better network, and then he could technically become better. But you got to take that step. This place is the problems. Yeah. But I just mentioned how TikTok, YouTube, so now you can use TikTok and YouTube to surround yourself around successful, smart people. I mean, there's people that are way smarter than me, way more successful, and they have a lot of good content. So I feel like you can use the internet to improve your network and improve yourself, and then you can improve your situation and your husband's situation. And you just have to filter through a bunch of crap, because the internet has a lot of crap. But the smarter and older and wiser you get, you'll filter through the crap and you'll figure out ways to improve your life. They depend on me, that's why I'm broke. That's fine. But once again, you can improve your network and become better at whatever you do. And as long as you never give up, and as long as you're making small improvements, you don't have to make big improvements, but if you're making small improvements every day and you don't give up, it'll work out. The fact you came on this TikTok and I gave you this pep talk means you're already looking in the right direction. You just got to keep trying. The one thing I like about USC, my school's slogan is fight on. And I love that mentality where whenever you get a bad situation, you just think in your mind, fight on. So it's like, yeah, it's bad, but as long as you are fighting or swinging or whatever, you keep fighting on. And maybe you're fighting on backwards, but you're at least fighting. But my tendency has been like, if you are fighting and you keep fighting, eventually you start making improvements, you start moving forward, and then your situation improves. Hopefully that was a good rant and that pushed you in the right direction. I'm still married, still fighting to keep it together. Good for you. Good for you. It's not easy. Most people would have quit. Most people would have given up. But you're still fighting and you're not giving up. Small improvements every day. Every day is a new day. What can you achieve in that one day that will put you ahead? That should be the battle. Every day is a new day. What can I do in that day to move forward, not backwards? But yeah, I've learned a lot from you. So thank you for your opinions and your insight. I've definitely learned a lot. And this is fun. How did I make my first $1 million? I bought a lot of real estate. So I was 22 years old when I bought my first property, and I was able to find investors in the next year. So I got my investor about a year and a half after I bought my first property. And when I got the investor, that's what helped me get to $1 million. Hey, Hoosier. But yeah, the way I got to my first $1 million was finding an investor that had more experience than me and getting them to invest and believe in me and point me in the right direction, and that really helped me get there. So if you want to find your first $1 million and you're young, or even if you're old, try to find someone that has experience and could possibly be an investor and a mentor, and hopefully they'll push you the right way. Learned in Indiana is the less you have, and if you can have the expectations to be a minimalist and not want nice things, you'll actually be happy, and you don't need to be the 1%. Now, having zero is really crappy, so I think 0 to 100K is really important because there's a huge difference of lifestyle. But if you can keep your lifestyle under that 100K, and then if you obviously do better, whatever, I think that's how you can truly be happy. But if you try to live a lavish lifestyle, I think you're just shooting yourself in the foot and you'll never be happy. So I think the hack to life is don't be cheap, but don't go past the 100K lifestyle. Have I guess the key is moderation, have balance. But I'm for sure a minimalist. I like to drive, I like to not have nice things, so I'm not materially attached to anything. We have to live where there's no casino. So gambling's a big addiction. I have people in my family that are addicted to gambling. A dark thing that I'd like to admit is I do invest in gambling stocks because it's such a good business. So there's another thing I do want to do, and I haven't brought this up, but okay, I want to donate money to fight climate change, and I do want to do something about gambling because I do think there should be limits on degenerate gamblers, or there should be some sort of regulation, because I see that there's no regulations on degenerate gambling. and there's people that destroy themselves, and those casinos go to the politicians and give them money, so there's no regulations. But there's other countries that regulate gambling. For example, I like the idea that it's $100 to get into the casino just to gamble, and it deters a lot of people from gambling. But then if someone's like wealthy, paying $100 is no big deal. Yeah. So my family member has gambled over $1 million, and I have been with a friend who I was with them in Vegas, and I watched him gamble $80,000 in one day. So it was cool though. I learned that I don't want to gamble anymore. I like investing in gambling stocks. I think that's a good call. But yeah, gambling really screws people over, and I wish it was better regulated, but it's not going to be, because casinos make so much money they can buy our politicians, and the politicians need money to win elections, so it's very unlikely. Well, gambling's an addiction, man. So you just have to accept the fact that if someone's addicted to gambling, they will literally do anything to spend that money in a casino. It's a stupid addiction. I can never understand it, but I can accept it's an addiction that happens, and it happens like a lot, and it's like a tobacco addiction, but they're not killing you, and they're better at not being politically bad for you. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I accept it. It's an addiction, and it's not going to go away, because it makes a lot of money, and the people that make money off of it buy our politicians. So that's what it is. Unfortunately, that's the cold, hard truth. I feel like I'm addicted to crypto. Well, if you feel like you're addicted to crypto, you should have more money in stable coins. If crypto is not good for you, hold stable coins. Telling you too much of my business. Sometimes venting and getting another person's perspective helps. Sometimes it doesn't, but he's addicted to cigarettes too. Yeah. But you just gotta accept everything, you know? That's the Stoic mindset, you know? The world is always gonna be filled with problems, and you could die any day. I actually like this mindset. You could die any day. You could be dead tomorrow. So are you gonna focus on the bad things in your life, or if it really was your last day, shouldn't you just enjoy what you have and the last day of your life every day? I don't know. That's another thing, you know? Make small improvements every day, and also just believe every day could be your last day, so just enjoy it to the max. What if it's over tomorrow, and all you did was worrying about stuff you can't control? I'm telling you guys, read the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. Learn about Stoic philosophy. It works for some people. Stoicism definitely works for some people. Minimalism works for some people. But those are my two philosophies, Stoicism and minimalism. If I could trade places with one person, who would it be? Probably a president. Probably, this would be crazy, but probably Joe Biden, even though I wouldn't want to trade places with him because it would suck. I would do it just so I could try to make a lot of changes and like try to make the world less corrupt. Fight the establishment. I got 4 years to use my executive orders to make as much changes and not sell out. I'm pretty sure I'd probably get assassinated though if I try to make too many crazy changes, especially an old guy. That's why they love old people in power. Young people are the only people that will take risks. I think we should put an age limit. I think, okay, you can't make 35. You have to be 35 or older to run for president. Okay, that's fine, but you have to be younger than 55. Because I don't like old people having power. I think that's like one of the biggest problems is, old software doesn't beat new software, right? Like the whole purpose of evolution is you die out. Our species, most people are dying at 40, right? For the way the human body was built. I mean, yeah, maybe you're in your mental prime, but the physical prime is 30. We see it in most sports. And I think around 55, you've gotten enough experience and you're hopefully not too corrupt. But yeah, I just see too much, I don't know, too many old people running shit. And I think, okay, fine, you don't want to let a 34-year-old become the president when, hey, we should try it. If we've never had a 34-year-old president, I would actually like it. But I'm tired of 70-something-year-olds. And, like, if modern medicine gets better, dude, you're going to have 100-year-old presidents. And it's like, no, man. No. Too bad. You're going to have to give it to one of the youngins. You invest in crypto. Yep, I do. That's what I do. I invest in crypto. Whew. 6 people. I'm impressed. 6 people. 8 people. What's up? 4 people. Alright, I might have to put on a podcast. This live stream is dying down. Alright, guys. Good chat. I'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream.